Hi guys, welcome back to another speed build in the Sims 4. I am Kiko Builds, and for today's speed build we are building in Tartosa. That is the world that came with the latest game pack, that is my wedding stories, and we are building a small church or a small wedding chapel that could also serve as a wedding venue. I'll talk a little more about this a little later in the video. We are building on a 20 by 20 lot that was originally called the Piccola Luz. The Piccola Luz lot, and it's kind of a small almost island at the end of a stone bridge and surrounded by this clear blue sea, and it's gorgeous. The world for this game pack is gorgeous. I love it. I haven't explored much but yeah, I intend to do much more exploring to this world. It's just gorgeous, completely gorgeous. But the gameplay for this pack is another story. If you have stumbled upon other videos, reviews for this game pack, you know this pack is not ready at all. It's far from being ready. It's not functional. It's to me it's a disaster, really, because it's a game pack where you are supposed to play out wedding stories and it just doesn't work. That's disappointing, but yeah. Anyways, the build by catalog, I love what we have in the bit by. It's not much because obviously it's a game pack, but it's cute. And as soon as this was announced, I knew I just wanted to build this kind of small cutesy little church, really simple one, not just a big church, just a small church in a chapel. So I based this church on my small experience, or maybe extensive experience, not that much, not that expensive, but small. It's more like a small experience of the chapels or the churches, small churches that you can find in North America, more precisely in Canada. Because for the little story, you might know that I live in Canada, and I was in a choir, gospel choir, and we used to rehearse in this kind of small church that you can see here on the screen, in Montreal. And we traveled quite a lot and have actually performed in some churches, other churches like that. I really think they are really cute and charming. So I based this on my small experience of those North American churches. Mind you, I am French and from the Caribbean, but we do have, our churches are more in the Caribbean, in the French Caribbean, our churches are more like the big cathedral kind of churches that you can find all over Europe. So I'm not used to those small churches, but I think that they look very charming. So I based this on those kind of churches with this little podium here at the back where you can have the preacher, you can have the music instruments, and usually you have some kind of carpet that's red like that. I really enjoyed building this because it was reminiscent of many good memories. I also placed the little back room that you are seeing on the screen here, where you can find the bathrooms and whatnot, and the little back room when you can have all the robes for the choir, all the things for, I don't know, anything any kind of group that actually gather to the choir, where you can have a back room when you can change and where maybe the preacher goes. So this is what this little back room on the side here is about. As you can see, I'm placing some seating area. I placed also a desk and a little dresser with some, in my mind, these were choir robes that were hanging from those shelves. And yeah, I had a lot of fun building this small church. And as you could see also in the main room of the church with the benches, all the benches, I really do love those benches. They are really accurate, 100% accurate to church benches that I placed inside, and also this circular wedding arch that is just very beautiful, gorgeous. This is my favorite one. We get quite, I don't know, we get many, maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 wedding arches. We get many wedding arches in this pack, and this one is my favorite, the one that I placed there. I also wanted to place, as you could see on the outside, I placed a little playing and sitting area for families that would come to church with their kids, and there is this monkey bars for the children also to play outside. So I really wanted this place to be a convivial space, family space for your Sims to enjoy. So this build could also serve as wedding venue, absolutely, and obviously because we have the wedding arch, but we don't have all the necessary amenities to throw a wedding per se in here. Anyway, this doesn't matter if you have the bag because it doesn't work anyway. So this is a nice place to have your sim gather and have a wedding. So we are at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you guys next week for my next video. And in the meantime, take care. Bye.